Hi, for my Music Hackspace Generative AI project, I've converted Vampnet from its PyTorch models to ONNX to understand how it generates coherent audio. Vampnet is a music audio generation system created by Hugo Flores Garcia. It generates audio using a technique called masked acoustic token modeling, where a neural network is trained to recreate the audio of a song given randomly masked token representations. Thousands of different recordings are masked in each training cycle, and the network aims to recreate them the best it can, whatever pattern of masks has been applied to the input tokens. To generate novel audio during inference, as VAMP, the input audio is masked, but instead of randomly, the masks are periodic. This encourages the generation of coherent audio which varies depending on the mask. So here are some examples. This is one at Vamp. And another one. So you can hear they're quite sort of coherent audio. So on to ONNX, which is like a universal translator for AI models. Write once, run anywhere. The old Java thing. This opens up possibilities for running Vampnet on various types of hardware, from phones to specialized audio devices. Converting the models gave me a way to deepen my understanding of the pipeline the audio goes through. And I've just got the code here, which is the original Hello PY that comes from the Hello PY. It comes from the original Vampnet code base, and my version is just importing the drop-in replacement, which is Vampnet ONNX. And otherwise, the code is exactly the same, but just the output file is different. Right. So, in order to develop this, all the codes in a Vampnet ONNX repository. Each Vampnet component, the codec and the two transform models, coarse and coarse define, were converted systematically. First, the audio encoder and decoder I've managed to convert from the codec, and then the transformer and their embeddings from the coarse and the coarse define models. Cool code helped me do some of this conversion. I won't lie. It took a while, and I needed to make sure each stage worked properly in turn. If you actually look at the repository, you can run the export all once you've set up all the original PyTorch models, which you need to download from the Vampnet repository. Sorry, it's another source, but it's in the code, and all the Python requirements need to be set up as well. So my results were that I got the encoding and decoding working identically between the two PyTorch and ONNX, and the transform stage, the audio is sort of realistic, but it seems a little bit different. It goes in and comes out a little bit, a slightly sort of temporary stretch or something. I'm not quite sure. So here's the example again. That's one of my outputs. So it sounds sort of realistic audio, but not as good as the original Vampnet. So I'm not quite sure what I've done, but that's to work out. I haven't tried anything on the GPU yet, because it's quite hard on the Mac GPU to get that working well. So the next things to look at after I've actually got it working properly is probably to look at the perhaps put it onto Core ML, which is the Mac version of the modeling neural network modeling, or make a VST plugin which may need Core ML, or there's Elk Audio, which is an operating system that can run on embedded devices. So yeah, that's where I got to. Cheers.